Hello, I'm Sheila Nicholls and I have a new record and it's called Songs from the Bardo and it's great. Well, Bardo is a really interesting word because, well, it's a Tibetan Buddhist word. Not that I'm a Tibetan Buddhist, but what's interesting about the word is that it means the spaces between the spaces, which, you know, if you think about that for a while, which I've done, I think it's fascinating because it just means that whatever your boundaries are, you can stretch them and make another space here and here and here. Anyway, so there's 4 Bardos. There's the Bardo of life, Bardo of death, and then there's the Bardo of life to death and the Bardo of death to life. And basically, what I got from reading this book, which really resonated for me, was that there's a bunch of meditations and mantras that they do when a monk is dying, and the monk can hear these mantras as it's a journey as he's dying. Anyway, I was just thinking about what that would be like to be in between space and being able to hear something, and you know, just being able to hear a song, and then it made me think about where songs come from anyway, and how they do sort of just drop out the sky sometimes, and I just really like that metaphor, and there it is. Motivation is always sort of to be my own shrink on some level, or to be my own conversation, or to reach myself. And maybe that's really self-indulgent, but I feel like if I can reach myself, then I'll probably reach somebody else. Well, the state of the music industry is kind of a bit in shambles, isn't it? And besides the fact, you know, when you have a deal, everybody's sort of, you know, trying to get in your pie and tell you what to do, and tell you how to write, and they use euphemisms like radio friendly, and none of that really matters, you know. If you I mean, for me, if I'm going to write, I gotta write something because it needs to be written, not because I'm trying to make some money. It needs to be just, you know, it's always been that way for me. So anyway, I really like my independence, and it seemed like the obvious choice. I took time off because I think that when I got out of the deal, I was feeling somewhat discombobulated. I felt like, you know, when you live in LA, sort of everything's on TV, everybody's on TV, and it's just got kind of gaudy. And I wanted to see what it was like to just to feel myself again. And so I took a lot of time off, and in that time I just built a studio, learned Pro Tools, and did a lot of writing, and then obviously once you have another body of work, I mean, what are you going to do? Sit on it? No, you better put it out. So that was really why I put it out, I suppose, because I had a whole bunch of stuff that I liked. I think that it's a time when artists are being able to take back the art, to be quite honest with you. I think that, you know, we've had a lot of really formulaic work that's happened in the last few years, and that's always happened. I mean, artists have always been paid to do their work, so it's not like it's, you know, new in that respect. It's sort of become fetishized, and you meet so many artists who are writing formulaically because their #1 goal is to make money. And I think, as I said before, you know, if you're going to be an artist, it's got nothing to do with making money. So don't think that it's going to be about being famous. I mean, it's just not a part of the responsibility. I mean, focus on saying something that's interesting, that hasn't been said before, that hasn't been done before. You know, that's the goal. And the problem is that in the music industry right now, I don't think that really is rewarded. You know, so it doesn't encourage artists to really break out and do something new. So the question is, you know, would you know, I don't know, Bob Dylan get anywhere at this point in this day and age? You know, are artists that are brilliant, unusual and breaking new ground, are they sitting in their bedrooms at home, or are they getting rewarded by this industry? And I think the answer, of course, is that they're probably sitting in their bedrooms somewhere in Fresno. I don't know, you know. So I think it's a natural progression. I think that it's a good progression, and I think that it's a time where artists need to step up and know that it's their time and create something new, for God's sake.